to bring a focus to your senses. So everything you see, in your mind's eye, everything you hear, it's my voice, and might be voices in the background where you are, might be voices, sounds of the house you're in, of the neighbors. Bring focus to everything you can smell, everything you can taste, and everything you can feel. So it can be the feet resting on the floor, your bum resting in the seat, your hands relaxing on your thighs. Now I would like for you to bring focus to your thoughts. The next part is a little bit complicated because if you go through your senses again, everything you can see, smell, hear, taste, and touch, how much of that is your actual sensations? And how much of that is an overlay of thought? So if a sound is heard, how many milliseconds is the sound just a sound? And can you notice when the thought comes in and give it a label? It's the furnace, it's the neighbors, it's a dog, it's the floorboards creaking. How long can you be in the space where it's just a sound until the mind takes over and creates a label of the sound? And when that happens, then see if you can notice the thought in the same way as you notice your senses. Because very, very quickly, the mind is creating a story about the label. So you hear a sound, the thoughts come in and say, it's a dog. And then a little story is created. It's the neighbor's dog. Oh no, the dog is out again. The neighbors never have the dog inside. Now it's cold. How about that poor dog? And without you even noticing, you're off on a little tangent, on a little story, a little fairy tale, a little movie that you just created in your mind. And that story has nothing to do with the original sensation of a story. The story is not connected to the original sensation of a sound. So notice when that is happening with your senses. See if you can bring focus to all the images you have in your mental's eye right now. First, you have the flickering of colors. That is the seeing, that's the sense of seeing. And in a millisecond after, you have the thought coming in, starting to interpretate what you're seeing. Oh, that was yesterday at work. I remember when Janice said so and so. And then you start to create a little story about the sensory experience. What I would like for you to do is to see if you can keep it separate. So you have the senses and you have the thoughts that are attaching a label and then creating a story. And as we go into the holidays now, and we're spending time with family, this is exactly what is happening. Something is happening. And then you create a story about it. And that story is not connected to anything. There's a difference in what you are experiencing and what you think you're experiencing. So see if you can bring attention to the difference in what you are experiencing and what you think you're experiencing. So during the holidays now, whatever you perceive as a truth, see if you can separate it. How do you know what you think is a truth actually is a truth? Is there one truth? So when the family is stressed during the holidays and the turkey or the duck is dry, and mom and mother-in-laws are stressing, and there might be people you need to pick up at the airport, forgot to buy presents, all that stress that comes with the holidays. How much is actually stressful? And how much is just a reflection of your expectations, of what you think should happen? Do you see that what you think should happen have nothing to do with what is actually happening? And the last thing I would like for you to bring attention to, do you see that everything you think should be happening is only a reflection of you? It's part of your bubble of reality. It's part of your ideas, judgments, and assumptions and expectations. How many of those are actually real? And how many of those are just mind created? Can anyone ever say anything that makes you angry or annoyed or resentful? Is that even possible? So if that happens now during the holidays, maybe once or twice, see if you can bring your awareness back to your sensory experience in this moment. What you actually experience. What are you seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, touching? And how much is thinking? Okay, make a deep breath. Feel your shoulders, your neck, your face and your eye sockets. Make a deep breath. Open your eyes and shake your body.